NFC stands for Near Field Communication. As the name suggests, it's used to communicate with nearby devices such as other phones, POS systems, or even to lock and unlock your car or home. We see NFC everywhere nowadays. People use it to pay for items at stores, transfer a small amount of data, authenticate themselves, and much more. NFC only works at very short distances. If the devices are too far apart, it simply wouldn't work. That's why it's called near field communication. You have to bring the devices extremely close, often close enough to touch. Once they're near each other, the information is received and processed. For example, when you pay at a store, your phone sends a signal within 4 to 5-inch range. If the POS system is ready to receive it, you bring your phone close until you hear a beep sound. That sound confirms the signal was received and the payment is then processed. We also use NFC for things like opening doors or cars. In this case, it works a bit differently. Each NFC card or device needs a unique signal that only a specific reader recognizes. That's why your hotel room key can open your room but not your neighbor's. The reader only responds to the correct signal and ignores all others. Even your debit or credit card has an NFC chip built into it if you look closely. That's why some people choose to tap their card instead of using their phone to pay. Now you might wonder, how does that chip work when it's not connected to any power source? After all, it's an electronic chip. The answer is that it gets its power from the receiver. When you tap your card and hear that beep sound, the payment terminal generates an electromagnetic field. The NFC chip absorbs a small amount of that energy, powers itself briefly, and sends the required information. Because NFC chips use very little power, and that tiny burst of energy is more than enough to complete the transaction. That was it. Thank you.